Hey guys, Nathan Middle Down Under here. Friday night, time for a few drinks and listen to some tunes. And I thought I'd jump on a thread response. Now this is called the May thread, Give Me Five, and it comes from none other than Jacob over at Randaros Music World. So if you haven't checked out his channel, I will leave a link below. Really cool thread, 5 questions of albums to show, etc, etc. And as you can tell from the title, it's all about the 5th month of the year, which is May. It is May 2nd over here right now. And yeah, I thought I'd jump on and just do a quick video in response to what he had to say in his video. Now, the first question was, spell May out in bands. So it's a very short name, so it's only 3 letters. So very, very easy. So the first one I'm going to go with is, sorry about the glare, Mors Principum Est. They're a melodic death metal band. Can't quite remember where they're from. The only album I own for them, but fantastic album. And it comes on a really cool black and green vinyl there. So that's the M. Next up is A, obviously, and I'm going with Aussie legend in this part of the world anyway, and that is the one and only Angry Anderson. Blood from a Stone, love this album. Angry Anderson is also in the band, formed the band Rose Tattoo back many years ago. Yeah, fantastic album from Angry Anderson from 1990. And then Y. I actually don't have that many bands starting with Y in my collection, but I've gone with a bit of Y and T and Contagious. This album came out in very small writing, so I can't read it, but pretty sure I reckon about 88, 89, around about that time on Geffen Records. So that spells out May. Mors Principum Est, Angry Anderson, and Y&T. I'm not sure if I've got these in the order that he put them up there, but it doesn't really matter. Next one, he wants to show 5 bands starting with the letter M. And I've gone for more obscure bands, not so much the first one. They are more newer band. This band's out of Sweden, if I remember correctly. Saw them live last year, and that is Mr. Misery. They are a horror metal band. This is just called 3. This is the album from last year. Good stuff. Awesome band live. Yeah, they wear face paint and so forth. Next one is an oldie but a goodie. Sebastian Bach was in this band for a very short time. I don't think they released any songs with him as the vocalist, but that is We Reserve the Right by Madam X, which also features the drummer from Vixen. Can't remember the name off the top of my head, but yeah, good stuff. Fun album. This was a grail for me. And if I remember correctly, Bev from Clarko Vision sent that to me, which was bloody awesome of her. Next one is a band called Massive, Destination Somewhere. The only thing I own from them. Really good hard rock, and I was gifted this one here from Andy. What's he going by now? He spoke Cloudy Milder, but I can't quite remember what he's going by now. But yeah, good stuff. Destination Somewhere. My brain isn't working tonight. Long week at work. Next one. Pretty sure this band out of Australia. I might be wrong, but Majesty and Legends, a more recent album. On Napalm Records, no year on it, but yeah, another band starting with M. And then a band out of the UK, your glam metal, modern glam metal, really fun band, really enjoy their stuff, and that is Midnight City and Itch You Can't Scratch. Love that album art there. So that's the 5. Next question, he just wanted to give 5 channels a shout out, but I'm going to do it slightly differently. I'm going to show an album or a band that that they actually like. So the first one I'm going to go with is Darcy at 6 Strings 9 Lives. He's a big fan of the band Vader. Only got into death metal over the last handful of years, but this is one band he's been getting into and really enjoying. De Profundis was the name of that one. So yep, Darcy over 6 Strings 9 Lives. Of course you guys all know him. Next one, my brother from another mother from across the ditch in Australia, BVD Aussie Metalhead, and I'm going for an Australian classic and the debut from Mortal Sin for him. He loves this band, Face of Despair, a fantastic album. Then we have a bit of Mark G with a C. And although he's a major death metal fan, he loves this band, this thrash metal band. Loves this thrash too, of course, but the one and only Zentrix. I know he's a big fan of the first couple of albums, especially the first album, Shattered Existence, if I remember correctly. I don't actually own it. This is their last album that they put out. 7 Words, great album. I do need to pick up the debut Zentrix at some point. And then we are going to go with Ron Haggerty. Been in and out of the VC over the years. I know he's a big Overkill fan, but of recent time he's really been getting into this band, and that is the one and only Saxon, band I'm seeing for the first time this year. Innocence is No Excuse. A lot of people don't like this album, but I really enjoy it, to be fair. I enjoy all their stuff. And then finally we're going to go for Kim over at This Is Music from Denmark. Big fan of the Japanese metal, and so I'm going to show this one here, a bit of Eldius and All Bros, fantastic Japanese rock metal band. So that's my 5 shout outs. Yep, Kim for This Is Music, Darcy 6 Strings 9 Lives. Kim is from Denmark, Darcy's from Canada, BVD Aussie Metalhead is obviously from Australia, Ron Haggerty is from the States, and Mark G for the C is from the UK. So that's that one. Next question, he just wants us to show 5 female fronted bands. Any genre, didn't really matter. But just like Jacob, I'm a massive fan of the female fronted genre. So I've picked with some more lesser known bands. First one I'm going with is the band Ecstasy and Second Chance. I picked up all of their albums all at once. Fantastic band. This is number 190 out of 250. Can't remember if there's an inner on this one or not. Yep, there is. And there's the band there. And I'm trying to think where they're from. I can't remember. Is it France? Something like that anyway. European. Next one. I also can't remember where this band is from either. Germany maybe? Finland? Somewhere around there. We're going with Triosphere and The Road Less Travelled. Now the vocalist, fantastic voice, but she also plays the bass. This one's a double vinyl set on AFM Records. Take that sleeve, get out. Some of these sleeves are very tight. And there's a small picture of the band. Really good stuff. The album came out in 2018, or 2010 maybe. 2010, I'm pretty sure. Next one, band Rexoria and Imperial Dawn. It says on the hype sticker here, Rexoria brings more power, energy and melodies than ever before with its 3rd album, Imperial Dawn. mixed by Stefan Helblad from Within Temptation. So yep. And this came on a really cool splatter vinyl. Oh no, it's sort of semi-splatter vinyl. Also came with a sound pollution sticker. So obviously that's the band's label. And there's a photo of the band there. Really good melodic hard rock. Really cool stuff. Something a little bit different here. We have a bit of Eye of Malayan, Legends of Light. Now this band was formed around Tumas out of Nightwish. This is one of his other bands. Sorry, I lied. I take that back. The keyboardist from, I was getting a bit confused there. The keyboardist from Within Temptation, I should say, or Delaine. See, I'm losing my marbles, but yeah, the keyboardist from Delaine. I don't know. And there's a photograph of the band there, and it came signed by a lot of them. And he is the main man in the band Delaine, and he used to be in Within Temptation. But really cool album. It's not metal at all, more orchestral, but she has a fantastic, it's orchestral symphonic rock. But she has absolutely amazing voice. She has also performed with Tumas from Nightwish on another album that he was a part of. So yeah, that's why I'm getting a little bit confused. And the last band is a band I wish was still around, but I don't think they are. Band out of Canada, and we have Diamonds. Never Wanna Die. It's such a fantastic album. The guitarist was just phenomenal. And there's a photo of the band there. So that's that one. And the last one, he just wants us to show some bands we'd like to spend some time with, like, and for example, an hour to hang out with, that sort of thing, meet and greet kind of thing. So I've gone with the band The Dark Side of the Moon. It features Melissa Bonney, who I think is absolutely fantastic vocalist. There's also out of the band Ad Infinitum, but the band also features two members from the band Feuerswans, a German folk metal band, which you guys all know I absolutely love. But then also features the drummer from the band Amaranth, who is actually married to Melissa Bonney. But yeah, love this album, and I love to spend some time with these guys. Fantastic band. Also on this album here, they also do a couple of songs, one with Charlotte Wessels, former Delaine vocalist, and also Fabi from Alvati and Illumishade. So yeah, good album. Next one, I'll go with this one first. One of my favourite bands from when I was growing up. One of the first rock bands I ever got into, hard rock bands. It set me on my path to where I am today, and that is Europe. This album is out of this world. I'd love to absolutely meet Joey Tempest, even John Norum, who used to be in the band, John Levine. Just, yeah, one of those bands from my youth that I just love to say that I actually had this chance to spend some time with. Next one, my favourite female fronted metal band. I could not leave this band out, but this is the one and only Arch Enemy, War Eternal, with the fabulous Alyssa White Gluz. Saw them live a couple of years ago, but unfortunately I didn't get to meet them. Michael Amott, such a legend in the metal stratosphere. Here's the band there, Alyssa of course, and there's Michael. What an amazing songwriter he is. So I'd love to spend some time and chat to them about music, about life, about lots of things. I'll sort that out later. Next one, a band out of the UK, a band I only discovered in the last 3 or 4 years, but I've watched some videos they've put out on YouTube, documentary style videos, and they're absolutely hilarious. These guys will be so fun to hang out with, have a beer and a good natter, and probably get up to a bit of mischief. But yeah, I love that. And that band is Battleborn. Fabulous artwork on this album, and I believe they're going to have a new album coming out this year, which will be bloody awesome. The photo of the band, I'm not sure yet. There's the guys here, but absolute characters, absolutely hilarious, and I'm sure I'd have a great time with them. And then the last one is the band out of Sweden. Would you call them space metal? And that is the band Metalite. This album is called Expedition 1. I think at the moment they're the band I listen to the most out of any band. Even I listen to these guys even more than Arch Enemy. This is their fourth album? Fourth or fifth. But here's the photo of the band there. Female fronted, of course, but it was really cool. I got a signed photograph there of the vocalist. So yep, that's my response to your thread, Jacob. Hope you enjoyed that. I will leave a link to his channel down below. Get out there and support him. Maybe jump on this thread as well and see what you can come up with. I look forward to watching them. So have a great weekend, guys, and I'll see you guys again very soon. Bye for now.